Haven't been on in a while. We spent a really good weekend up in Frankmuth for my stepson's 11th birthday and Aiden's 12th birthday, which, by the way, is today. Okay, y'all, I have an 11 and a 12-year-old. I've been a mom for damn near half of my life already. Like, I've had a kid for a whole ass 12 years. And I am only 29. That's crazy to me. So my kids really want to be in my next video, and I think I'm going to. I'm going to let them. Maybe. I know they really want to be in my next video. I don't understand why. They think this is the coolest thing in the world, which, I mean, I'm thankful because my boys are my biggest fans. And they will always be my ride or dies. I will do everything and anything I can possibly for them. So I think it is time to, it's time. Let them introduce themselves so that way you guys can know who is who. They're good kids. It was funny. So last night I got a little salty with my husband, and it wasn't like that. I wasn't salty about that situation. So last night, my stepson is like a really old soul, and he loves like things from like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. So we got him a boombox, aka a CD player with a radio. And my husband decided to bring out all his mixtape CDs. And of course, the first one he picked was from one of his ex-girlfriends, like the one everybody thought he was going to marry. We're talking about like his first love, like his high school sweetheart type deal. And I got a little salty, but I didn't get salty because of the fact that it was from an ex-girlfriend. I got salty because I don't have anything from my childhood to give to my kids, to pass down to my kids. And that kind of upsets me because it's like, the only thing that I can give to them from my childhood is advice on what not to do and to be a better parent. Like, that's it. I know that's a big deal, but for me, I wish I could have things from my past as like sentimental type things to give to my kids when they get older to, you know, have a part of me. But I have nothing to give. And I hope you guys know that if I had anything to give you, I would. It makes me sad. Makes me sit back and realize how much I did lose from my childhood. I mean, I have a couple pictures. And my social security card. That's it. That's all I have of my past. I lost everything. So this is kind of like my way of giving them something that they can always look back and remember me on. And not just the good times, but bad times too. Because they need to know that life wasn't easy, that you guys, life is never easy. When you get older, There's so many things that you're going to go through that I'm going to wish that I could take away from you so that way you wouldn't have to feel pain. You're going to feel heartbreak. And I pray for the poor girl who breaks your heart. I really do. Because I'm going to hate her. And I'm going to want to beat her ass. And you're going to feel like crap. And you're going to cry. And you're going to be sad. And I don't like to see you sad. I really don't. I don't know until your teacher says you're done. But after this, you have Mrs. Taylor. It's the first day back. Let's not do this. Monday morning's going real well for that one. Okay, go in the house, please. Listen, you're doing your stuff. I'm supposed to be doing my stuff. Thank you.
You're not even doing work.
Yeah, you're right. This isn't work, but this is a part of what I do and who I am. I love you.
But you're not doing anything hard. I am.
Because first grade's so hard. I hate when he gets like this. So I'm thankful that school is going back to in person on the 11th. Because I need my sanity back. I don't feel like a person anymore. I feel like a robot. But anyways, they need to see the bad and the good. So that way they know that no matter what obstacles get thrown their way when they're older, if I can get through them, they can get through them too. And I know they can because they have a very strong support system. They have so many people in their corner and so many of us that love them to the end of the world and back and would do anything. Like, my kids have a squad of parents. Like, there is literally, like, my stepson has 4 of us now. He's got 2 dads and 2 moms. And we all would go to bat for him. And the same with my oldest son. My oldest son has me, my husband, and his dad. And let me tell you, like, we don't play about our kids. Especially me. Like, I do not play about my children. My children are my life. You hurt my babies. You talk about my babies. You even manage to look at my children funny. And we're going to have a problem. Why? Because I know that they are amazing little boys turning into amazing little men. And I know how I was parented. And I know how my life has gone. So I know what to do better and to what to do differently. So there ain't nobody in this world that can come to me and say anything about my children right now. My children are perfect little human beings. Well, okay, I'm not going to say perfect. They fight all the time. They argue. They're boys. There's more testosterone in my house than me and the poor dog, man. Me and the poor dog. We hide. Because y'all think girls' attitudes are bad. Okay, try having everybody in this house try to be the alpha male. There's 4 of them and 1 of me. Okay. Sorry, I had a piece of hair in my mouth. I'm just saying. And they're mean, but they're funny. They're so funny. Although I'm overhearing balls. Here we go, round 2. Hold on.
Guess what we missed, Mom?
What?
Gathering. Gathering where you pick up all your stuff.
Pick up all your stuff?
From school.
What are you talking about?
You know all that school.
No one told me that we had to pick any of your school stuff up. No one sent me an email, no nothing.
Well, the teacher said some of you haven't done that.
It doesn't matter now. You're going back to school next week. Anyways, don't be surprised if there's a round 3 with him. This happens all the time, and I'm glad I'm catching it because now you guys can understand just how hard it is to have a child who does not like doing Zoom calls 3 times a day. I get it. They need to do it. He doesn't like it. He won't sit still. And yes, I've had him tested for ADHD. His teacher, nor does his doctor, believe he has it. He does have a very mild case of hyperactivity. I think it's a little bit more moderate than mild, but they're only with him for 8 hours a day. I'm with him 24/7. So it is what it is. We just take it as it comes and we let him feel what he has to feel, and we talk about it afterwards. We try not to get frustrated with him, which is really hard for me because I get easily frustrated with things, especially some things that I don't know what he's talking about. And he doesn't do a very good job of explaining, or he thinks that I'm just, super mom and I can remember every single commercial. And he'll ask me about something weeks later, and I'm sitting here looking at him like, no, what are you talking about? I can barely remember what happened last week. My brain ain't that good. We had fun this weekend. We stayed at Zender's and celebrated their birthdays. And we did some shopping. Aiden got new shoes. Big Ethan got new slides. And those things are comfy. The only thing I don't like about it is both of their feet are bigger than mine. Their shoes are bigger than mine. Pretty soon they gonna be stealing my pants. They already steal my socks. Here comes round 3. Maybe. Maybe not. I heard footsteps. That's normally how I can tell. You guys can't really hear them, but I can. And that's how I tell. So when he starts stomping is normally when he's trying to come find me, which I'm in the same spot. But anyways. Yeah. So that was our weekend. We're just kind of chilling now. But you guys have a good day and a good week, because I don't know when the next time I'll be on.